Oh,
Hey.
hello. It's us, Charming Disaster, and we're here for another episode of the Quarantine Livestream. We see some friends are already tuning in the chat. We see Pammy in Australia. We see Mike in Amherst, Ohio.
Hey.
We see Fred and Eve and Eden. We see Jade. We see Peter, and we are guessing Camilla. We see Katie and Tim from Minnesota. We see Sierra and Sarah and Judy and Justin and Matt and Carrie and Gigi, who might be new. If you're new, let us know in the chat so that the other old OG viewers can, do their elaborate hazing rituals or whatever you all do. We see Danielle and we see Kim. And we see Michelle from Pennsylvania and Catherine and David and Lonnie. And, Michelle is new.
Hey, Michelle. Welcome.
All right, Minion, I'm going to not do the thing. You can just do the thing. We're fighting over the controls of that. Okay, so if you're new to the Quarantine Livestream, welcome. And if you're not new, you are also welcome. So you may or may not know that this is a donation-based show. What is a donation-based show? It is kind of like an honor system.
It's like a potlatch.
It's if you're in a position to support what we're doing with a financial contribution, a little bit goes a long way. And here are various convenient ways to do that. We have a Venmo, we have PayPal, we have Bandcamp, which is where you can get merch and music. And we also have a Patreon if you want to sign up for ongoing support.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not in a position to support what we're doing financially,
that's fine. This is our gift to you.
And we're just happy that you're here. So welcome, everybody. Excitingly, this episode is sponsored by Carol and Erik Olsen,
right
just like right across the middle. It's just like,
you like that?
Yeah.
I know you like it.
I imagined it would be like a canopy shielding us from the elements.
No, right here in the middle.
And we see Vesuvio Bone is viewing right now. That's one of our lovely sponsors here with us tonight. Let's kick things off with a little divination. Don't you think it's time to just, I like to peer into the future, at least like the next hour or so.
Just a peek into the future.
You don't want to know too much because it can be a little overwhelming, and I don't know, if the news isn't good, it's just gonna spoil your.
Well, the news for the next hour is going to be good because we're all right here in the Quarantine Livestream. All right, let's pull a card.
All right.
All
right. Yeah, I'm switching to the tarot cam.
Switch to the tarot cam.
Okay. Oh, it's upside down, reversed.
It's not reversed. It is Fox and Crow.
Fox and Crow.
This is from our very own Charming Disaster Oracle deck. They just come in.
Hot off the presses.
They're still warm. As you can see, they're pretty cool looking. You want to go to the other camera?
I did.
All right, here we are. Other camera.
So the Charming Disaster Oracle deck has a card for each of our songs. And that card, the Fox and Crows card, is by there are 24 artists whose work is represented in this deck, and this artist is Logan Riley, who is a Las Vegas based artist who we you met Logan, right?
I've met Logan
person. I haven't yet met Logan in person.
Yes, Logan did the artwork for our for the single for
Be My Bride
of Frankenstein, which was really cool.
Yeah, so you may have seen Logan's work elsewhere in our oeuvre. Well, let's read from the divination guide and see what the Fox and Crow card signifies.
Yeah. Are these in alphabetical order?
No,
they're not. Okay, It doesn't matter because I found it. Here we are. The divinatory meetings or the whole spiel?
I think the whole thing. This is.
Yeah,
I can do it. I've got really good close vision.
I know you do. All right, here we go. Fox and Crow, and it's a quote from the album. From the song. No matter how I try, despite my good intentions, my nature decides. From an 1867 translation of Aesop, a fox and a crow a fox once saw a crow fly off with a piece of cheese in the beak and settle on a branch of a tree. That's for me, and as I am the fox, said Master Reynard, and he walked up to the foot of the tree. Good day, Mistress Crow, he cried. How well you are looking today. How glossy your feathers, how bright your eye. I feel sure your voice must surpass that of other birds, just as your figure does.
Oh my.
Let me hear but one song from you, that I might greet you as my queen of birds. The crow lifted up her head and began to caw her best, but at the moment she opened her mouth, the piece of cheese fell to the ground, only to be snapped up by Master Fox. That will do, said he. That's all I wanted in exchange for your cheese. I give you this piece of advice for the future. Do not trust flatterers. Divinatory meaning, loyalty, the hunt, star-crossed romance, which may have more to do with the lyrics of the song than the actual Aesop fable.
Right. Well, and there you have it. Some cartomancy straight from the Charming Disaster Oracle deck divination guide, which comes included with every deck of the Charming Disaster Oracle cards.
Here we go.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess with that, maybe we ought to play these nice folks a song.
Do you want to play the song?
Yeah, I think we should.
Let's play a song. All right. Little blackbird over my shoulder, voice like ice cold cooling water, eyes made by black magic mark. Little blackbird, help me find my way, for I fear this might be the end of my days.
Clever red foxy running beside me, teeth like a trap snapshot behind me. Flash your fine smile, so wicked and wily. Clever red foxy, I'll stay well away, for I fear this might be the end of my days.
Little blackbird, I'm so lost and hungry. Dogs closing in, they track me and hunt me. Take to the sky, lead me to safe country. Little blackbird, won't you help me escape? I fear this might be the end of my days.
Oh, clever red foxy, so far from your den. Are you as innocent as you pretend? My enemy's enemy might be my friend. Clever red foxy, protect me, I pray, for I fear this might be the end of my days. No matter how I try, despite my good intentions, nature decides can't fight the animal. The wild inside. See that black specter high over the trees, nasty bog harrier harrying me. Try as I might, it gives me no peace. See that black specter wheel over this way. Oh, I fear this might be the end of my days.
Well, I once was a prince with castles and farmland. I love me a lovely beauty and charm, and
The wife of a jealous, cruel sorcerer husband.
once was a prince with most refined taste, but I fear this might be the end of my
Foxy, oh Foxy, I'm not what I
scoundrel who won't stop till he takes my tail for a tassel. Hunters are thundering from the king's gate, and I feel this might be the end of my days. Blackbird, how lovely your voice is.
Flatterer.
My end is near, I hear hounds and horses. Fold up your wing, sing me one final chorus. Pretty blackbird, I beg you to stay, for I fear this might be the end of my days.
Darling red foxy, there's no future for us. I'm doomed in the sky as you are in the forest. I'll perch by your ear and sing our sad story. Darling red foxy, I won't fly away, for I fear this might be the end of my days. I fear this might be the end of my days. I fear this might be the end of my days. I fear this might be the end of my days. This might be the end of my days.
There you have it, a perfectly rendered version of Little Blackbird.
Yeah, that was like bang on, 100% A plus.
Off of our second album,
Cautionary Tales. And that is a cautionary tale.
They're all cautionary tales.
It's true. Well, look, after that, I kind of feel like maybe it's time for a drink.
You need a drink?
I think it's going to improve things, actually.
It
Usually it goes the other way, but we'll see. I think this is the night it's going to help.
All right, let's reach.
All right, so we have a multi-part question. Part 1, what are we
drinking? Oh, we are drinking the Tidy Threesome.
Well, okay. Because this is a show that is sponsored by Carol and Erik Olsen. That's right. Carol and Erik got to
choose the cocktail.
And the cocktail that they chose was the Dirty Threesome, which is equal parts of three different things that are available and tasty with a dash of olive juice, which is optional and which we omitted. If you leave out the olive juice, it's known as a neat threesome.
Is it really known as a neat threesome?
I
or
mean,
is it the olive juice makes it dirty?
The olive juice is what makes it dirty.
Yeah.
Right. So, we did let you all know on our Facebook. Maybe you saw that, we invited you all to participate in this dirty threesome. Oh, that sounds really bad.
Home.
Just at home. Okay, so what's in our dirty threesome is the question. And then the question for you all is what is in your dirty threesome?
Well, we have some bourbon.
Okay.
We have some rye.
Okay.
And we have some vermouth.
Okay.
With a splash of Saint Germain.
In place of the olive juice.
In place of the olive juice.
Yeah.
Just to make us live forever.
Yeah, we need that. We need an infusion of that every week or so. All right. So it's basically like a dry Manhattan.
Very dry Manhattan.
But it's a dirty threesome. So let's see, who else? And your dirty threesome does not have to be an alcoholic drink. The idea is that it is 3 parts of 3 different things.
It doesn't even have to be 3 equal parts, because that could be weird.
I mean, yeah, it's true. I mean, I think that's the challenge, is to find 3 things that would taste good in equal parts. Okay, look, we aced the exam. Cheers.
Oh, great. Cheers.
All right, so let's see. Water, 3 parts water. That's Oh, orange and hot pepper infused tequila with mezcal. Oh, that is. Sarah and Matt always have the fanciest cocktails. Coffee, coffee, and coffee.
Mhm.
Classic. Whiskey, Coke, and ice. Okay, sure. Oh, this is a good one. Yes, ennui, anxiety, and despair is a perfect. That is what's known as a perfect dirty threesome.
I've had that.
Yeah,
a lot.
I have that a lot these days.
Hmm.
Oh, Karen, that is very similar to what we've got here. Does it? Sure, a third serving of Pinot Noir. Yeah,
Totally counts.
Totally counts. Thyme, ginger, and honey tea. That sounds very nice. Captain Morgan, peach schnapps. Oh, and it's on fire.
Oh,
that's
a flaming threesome.
That's fancy. Spring bouquet, Hendrick's gin, grapefruit soda, water. Oh, that sounds very nice. Spring bouquet. Okay, whiskey, ginger, syrup, and bitters in equal parts. Stacy, I find that hard to believe. Applejack, ginger syrup, and cranberry cider. Okay, that sounds nice. Irish whiskey and a drop of branch water. Yeah, look, not everybody wanted to pursue this assignment, and that's okay. It is,
it's perfectly fine.
It's perfectly fine. There's no wrong answers here, and that's.
I'm getting to like this more and more as I.
Yeah, every sip seems a little better. All right, well.
I want to take this a moment to point out Elia's lips. Elia's trying a new lip pattern on her lipstick. I think it's working very well.
Yeah, it's like a little Lucille Ball and a little bit like I look like I'm sneering.
Sneering.
Like in disgust, like
Yeah, it's like instant sneer.
That's
it.
That's what this look is called, instant sneer.
The instant sneer. I like it.
Yeah, well, thanks. My secret is going slightly outside of the lines on one side and then having to try to match it on the other side, which is a universal experience. All right, well, maybe we should play these nice people another song to scientifically test.
Yeah, if we play this one
better. If we play this one better. Oh, thanks, y'all. I appreciate that. Yeah, instant sneer. I mean, the irony, of course, is that I have a very good natural sneer, and I don't need the help, frankly.
This is your resting sneer. Excuse me. Behold, friends, family, loved ones, esteemed guests, welcome to the big top. Our hero, the trapeze artist, is speaking off stage to the one-legged tattooed lady, his lover. Unbeknownst to them, his wife, the snake charmer, is playing ukulele and looks on. Give me a kiss before I'm to go, lingering kiss to keep me warm. Pack your bags and don't tell a soul, my clumsy dancer, my good luck charm. I'll think of you when I'm high in the air, the things we'll do when we get out of here. The net stretch to catch me is the trap that I'm in. My future's in pictures all over your skin. Deep in the eye that does nothing but fall, I swing on a wire high over it all. Look down at the sky and up at the floor. Deep in the eye that does nothing but fall.
We were so young and innocent back then when we first met. You were so tender and sweet. I cherish the memory, words that you said to me. You swept me right off my feet. Now I know a couple things. There's a life in the ring, and there's the life that you live. You've grown cold and distant, it's making me desperate. Something is going to give.
We They're the snake charmer with the lazy green eye. She's a hot-headed harpy with a murderous mind. I've been in her coils for 10 years of my life. I'll put on these rings which do nothing but bind. It must have been madness when we were wed. The liquor of passion gone straight to our heads. Ever since then there's been pain and regret, bile in our hearts, and snakes in our bed.
Snakes are nice, and they are my profession.
In our bed? That's weird. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall. We had our time, darling, that time is no more. Look down at the sky and up at the floor. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall.
You're a bastard.
Ha!
Seedy, unscrupulous, candy-ass dilettante, lazy Lothario rat turd.
Not lazy.
You're a bastard. Self-centered, ignorant, cheap, inconsiderate, two-timing, impotent, layabout, flatulent, mama's boy, drunken disaster. You're a son of a whore.
Deep in the high that does nothing but fall.
I loved you too much if I loved you at all.
That doesn't even make sense.
Look
Down at the sky and up at the floor. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall.
I know that you lied to me. I've got a memory long as an elephant's trunk. I'll make you remember me. Now I'm your enemy. You will regret what you've done. Think of all of the years we spent under this circus tent. Now I am wondering why. You don't know what I've been. It'll look like an accident when I teach you how to fly.
He flies through the air with the greatest of ease. A daring young man on the flying trapeze. His movements are graceful, the girls he does please. The daring young man on the flying trapeze. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall. I swing on a wire high over it all.
I loved you too much if I loved you at all.
We had our time, darling, that time is no more. Look down at the sky and up at the floor. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall. Deep in the high that does nothing but fall.
Well, thank you for the nice comments. Jeff, we have somebody as on my side here in the comments. The snakes want to be in your bed because it's warm. They're cold, especially this time of year. It's chilly out there for a snake. I'm just saying.
You should have some sort of heated enclosure for them.
It's true. It's true.
Anyone knows. Anyway, it's not a true story, that song.
Not yet. Well, remember way back at the beginning of the show when we showed you one of the cards from the new Charming Disaster Oracle deck?
Mm-hmm.
We thought, yeah, you remember, and you out there probably also remember, unless you weren't here at the very top of the show. we thought we would do a little extra show and tell of the deck, like an unboxing. It's like an unboxing. Remember unboxing videos? Is that still a thing?
It's still a thing. People do it.
Okay, no, you gotta unbox it on camera though.
I'm gonna put it all together. Hold on.
Oh, I see. Okay, we're like recombobulating. Yeah. Have you all seen the news about the alligator that they fished out of a lake in Prospect Park in Brooklyn?
No.
Which is not a thing you expect to find in a lake in Prospect Park.
Oh, it's just not a joke.
No. This is like the news where everybody's very upset about the poor alligator in the lake. But then in Florida, another alligator, presumably a relative of the other one, ate an old lady. So it's like, you know, we win
it's the
some,
cycle
we lose
of
some.
life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So welcome to the Charming Disaster Oracle deck. Here's the front of the box. Ooh, it comes in a beautiful printed tuck box. It has our like ancient insignia on it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now
official.
we're opening it up.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that shininess?
Oh my God! Is that real silver?
It is real.
Is it
24 karat silver?
Is it like? Oh, it is so shiny on the edges. It's so pretty. Ooh.
There's so many of them.
There's so many of them. There's 60 cards.
60 plus some ancillary.
Plus some, yeah.
Thank you cards.
Yeah,
Okay.
and artist credit cards.
Yes. So.
Credit cards.
Yeah, not actual credit cards.
Okay, so here's.
Green ones will. You want to go to Tarot Cam?
Yeah, we can go to the Tarot Cam. To the Tarot Cam.
To the Tarot Cam.
All right, so here's just like a quick little
shuffle.
Yeah, so pretty. The colors are really popping.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, so
Action,
beautiful.
big top. This is the song we just played.
Yeah, so each of the cards corresponds to one of our songs, but most of them correspond to one of the themes or archetypes who shows up in a song, and occasionally a character whom you might recognize. Yep, so beautiful. And that one's one of my favorites. And, yeah, so that is just a little sneaky peek.
Sneaky peek.
The cards in the deck, but to really experience the full thing, you're gonna need to get your own, probably.
Yeah, you'll have to get your own.
But luckily,
they're available.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that a lot of you may have a deck coming your way already because you either supported the Kickstarter or you ordered one on Bandcamp. And good news, we sent out like 250 some odd packages this week. So check your mailboxes early next week. We're expecting all of those to hit your mailboxes.
Yeah, they're coming at you.
Oh, how do you order them? Great question. You can go to charmingdisaster.com/oracle deck.
Oh, really?
Yep. charmingdisaster.com/oracle deck will take you, will redirect you to our Bandcamp page where you can also find things like vinyl records and CDs and t-shirts and earrings like the ones that I'm wearing right now, as well as digital music. But that is where to get the Oracle deck. Or you could come to one of our shows. We have a lot of shows coming up, which we're going to tell you about later in the show, in this virtual show, but shows out in the world. Are there instructions? A great other question. Yes, there are instructions. The deck comes with a 52-page divination guide, which is
it's not instructions so much as it's like as guidelines maybe.
It's like it's a guide to like interpretation, and at the back of it there are some basic instructions for spreads, which are like arrangements of cards.
Yeah. But in the end, there's no wrong way to do it, so you can't mess it up.
Yeah. You can't mess it up. It's true. Like, you use your intuition. But like, there's some basic 3-card spreads that like are typical and that we like to use sometimes. Like, there's like a past, present, future kind of thing. Like, where are you coming from? Where are you at right now? Where are you heading? I'm also really fond of the problem, solution, outcome spread, where your 3 cards are like, you know, what is troubling you? What is the way to fix what's troubling you? And like, what happens when you fix it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's we printed 500 of them, and about half of those are like sent out. So it's a limited edition printing. It has silver edges, and
it's all
really
original artwork, all created for this deck.
Yes, we commissioned and paid about 24 artists to make this work, and we are very excited to finally get to share it with the world. It's been a long time in the making.
Yeah,
and
really exciting.
You know, and like the other thing that I think is so cool about, like, it's this compact object that it holds so much in this compact object. Like, this is like 10 years worth of songs by us. It's the trust that we extended to the artists. It's the artist's vision and imagination. It's our friend Jake, who's the proprietor of the Spirit Room, a bar in Rochester. He wrote the divination guide with us. All sorts of factors converged to make this possible. Yeah. So we're really excited about having created this magical object.
There's many layers of meaning on each card.
Do you have a product that you're hoping to sell to quarantine live stream viewers? Oh, we forgot to grab the things that we're going to need for this next. But hold on a second.
Oh,
just
what is the thing?
Talk at them for a second.
Hi there. I don't know if you know who I am, but I'm Jeff. I am the good side of Charming Disaster.
Wait a minute.
I'm the...
That seems dubious.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Do you have a product that you're hoping to sell to quarantine live stream viewers? Perhaps you have a service, pyramid or ziggurat scheme, or scientific theory you'd like to market to our demographic? Inquire within or email the secretary for more information. And on that note,
it's time for an advertisement. Ready?
Yeah.
Try Vesuvio's ultra-concentrated apple seed oil, unfiltered, all-natural, non-GMO, and gluten-free.
It is the last bottle of cooking oil you will ever use. Look for it in the distinctive blue bottle.
There you go.
That advertisement was sponsored by Carol and Erik Olsen. Yes.
Right there.
That's right.
It's a good thing.
All right, well, you want to play another song for these people? Speaking of handsome, distinctive blue bottles.
I feel a song coming on. Go ahead.
Pine pitch, turpentine.
Don't drink poison, baby, better drink wine.
Solvent, acetone. Mind you mark the bottle with the skull and bones. You got the blue bottle blues. Wake up in the night. Don't make a big mistake, 'cause you can never make it right. When you reach out for the vial, feel the ridges in the glass. It's a matter of survival. Better watch your back. Powder, arsenic, spoonful in your cocoa gonna make you sick. Strychnine, cyanide. Keeps on getting harder, simply staying alive. You got the blue bottle blues. Wake up in the night. Don't make a big mistake, 'cause you can never make it right. When you reach out for the vial, feel the ridges in the glass. It's a matter of survival. Better watch your back. When it's time for you to go, like Juliet or Romeo, there is something you should know. There is no antidote. There is no antidote. Bootleg alcohol, toxic or intoxicating, who can
your head. What was that precaution that the doctor said? Foul play, accident. Mind your mood, your loved ones, and your careless self. You got the blue bottle blues. You wake up in the night. Don't make a big mistake, 'cause you could never make it right. When you reach out for the vial, feel the ridges in the glass. It's a matter of survival, baby, better watch your back. When it's time for you to go, there is no antidote. 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 There is no antidote.
All right, I think the drinking while playing, like the
There's pros
increased alcohol, is
There's pros and cons.
yeah.
Right.
Some things are improved.
Some
a
things
lot.
are better and some things are worse.
Some things
Yeah.
maybe we're just not aware of the things that.
I mean, I feel like I'm aware. Not in time.
Well, you know, alcohol reduces the awareness of
It's
heart
true.
disease.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, the thing about there being no antidote is that you have to just build up a tolerance over time. You know,
To this, yeah.
to whatever it is.
I
You know,
agree.
like you start with a little bit, and you just and eventually you yourself are so poisonous that you can kill someone with a kiss.
Just a look, just a sneer.
Just Well,
Speaking of looks,
I
and
think
looks,
Luke's.
let's.
Oh,
Is it time to look at a?
at a society member.
Yeah. What? Wait. What? What is the society?
Oh,
What's
perhaps
this?
you've heard of the Society of the Mysterious Hand. It's the Charming Disasters cult / fan club
Support group.
/ community / extended family.
Slash.
Yes. The Society of the Mysterious Hand is a very special group of individuals who have come together to share weird memes and sometimes make travel plans to hang out and see Charming Disaster shows
Yeah.
or chip in on weird taxidermy. There's all kinds of fun stuff that happens when you're a member of the
Yeah.
society.
Sometimes you get like a behind-the-scenes peek at what's going on.
And sometimes you get to be famous on the quarantine live stream, like right now. Let's meet a society member.
Oh, hello.
Welcome, Ojo
Ojo.
Akinsigan, aka the Twin Spirit.
Hails from Brooklyn, New York.
Right here where we are.
Favorite poisonous plant?
Elderberries.
Very good.
Really good choice.
Pets? Alex the Chinese water dragon.
Oh, a dragon. A dragon
From the
for
water.
a pet. That's a great kind of pet. Ojo is drinking gingerbread and cinnamon tea, which
good
sounds
choice.
delicious.
The Charming Disaster song character they identify with is the librarian.
Ojo's special skill is the ability to see and commune with spirits,
Good
which is
skill.
very useful.
Viking funeral, giant pyramid, or sky burial?
Team Giant Pyramid, you have another member. Congratulations. Yeah, Giant Pyramid, it's hard to go wrong.
It's hard to go wrong. It's hard to be on the top of a giant pyramid.
And Ojo's tarot card that they identify with is
The Tower. Good
That's
choices.
a bold choice. The Tower. Well, everybody,
Welcome, Ojo.
say hello to Ojo. Let's talk a little more about the society because we have some new folks in here.
Yeah.
So there are some, there are some, perks and responsibilities. You might call them pros and cons of being in the society.
Benefits.
Yeah, the perks include things like exclusive merch, which is only available to society members.
So we show.
Oh yeah, we made enamel pins and they're really pretty. Don't trip on the wires. There's
Sorry.
wires over there. All right, so Yeah, so society members have access to these pretty enamel pins, which are handsome and also identify you to other society members at live shows. If you wear yours, you might make a friend.
That's right.
And all other perks include, we're going to have a listening party next Friday, a live stream where we will listen through to the whole album, the new album, Supernatural History, which is coming out in just 1 week exactly from today.
Yeah, it'll be a group listen.
Yeah, like a
listening.
group listen along.
Listen along.
We did it last year for Our Lady of Radium, and it was really fun. And so this listening party is just for society members, Patreon patrons, and Kickstarter backers. So if you're any one of those, you should have gotten an invitation already. If you haven't, email the secretary, and we will help clue you in. But there's posts in all the places about that. And if you're not currently a society member or a Patreon patron, we invite you to participate in both. They're a little bit different. The society is more like a hang with other delightful weirdos, and the Patreon is a way to access exclusive stuff that we're sharing only there, as well as a way to help us sustain what we're doing. You can pick what level you want to join at. All the benefits are the same, whether you're doing $1 a month or $1 million a month. It's nobody's doing $1 million a month, not yet.
Not yet.
Yes. Oh, and responsibilities of the society.
The cons.
The cons, you might say. They're not cons. They're just like,
It's our con.
It's so the main one is helping us spread the word about upcoming shows and like new releases. Yeah, which like you're doing anyway. And we're trying to get people to do certain things during our songs and live performances, which involves clapping, which nobody likes. It turns out
Nobody likes.
No.
It's
no.
okay.
So there's an exception to the clapping responsibility, which is if you have a charming disaster-related tattoo, you are exempt from clapping. You don't have to. But if you don't have a charming disaster tattoo, we encourage you to try. And this next song that we're about to play is one of the songs that has a clapping part. It's on the recording. You can listen to it. You can kind of like practice along. But here it goes like this. I know it's hard because there's probably some syncing issues. Anyway, we're gonna do it. Clap along at home if you can, if you want to.
Yeah, no one can hear you.
No one can hear you clap in space.
In space. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Sirens wail everywhere.
Are we in the right key?
Sirens wail everywhere. Don't you worry, baby. Powers out, twist and shout. Let's have a party, baby.
The lights have gone out.
This is what we've talked about.
The sun's turning red.
Grab the things you prepare. Get your coat, time to go. You better hurry, baby. You know where, meet me there. Let's have a party, baby. There are no more rules. We can start something new.
A kingdom of
Empty homes and swimming pools. There's no help, save yourself. Take what you can carry, baby. Dance between the dead machines. Let's have a party, baby. This is no drill, it's no dream, it's all real. Close your eyes, make a wish. We've been waiting for this. Oh, the end of the world's not as bad as you've heard. Just a kiss on the lips from the soft apocalypse. Sirens wail everywhere. Don't you worry, baby. Powers out, twist and shout. Let's have a party, baby. This is no drill, it's no dream.
You better hurry,
it's all real.
baby.
Close your eyes, make a wish.
meet me there.
We've been
Let's have a party,
waiting
party,
for
baby.
Oh, the
There's no little thing you
not as red as you.
baby.
Just a
Dance
kiss
between
on
the
the
dance
lips
machines.
of a
Let's have
soft
a party, party,
apocalypse.
baby.
Nice job, everyone.
Yeah, good. We could
Great clapping.
We could
We could
sense
feel
you
it.
clapping out there. We appreciate your efforts. Someday it's gonna be really good. Yeah, maybe we'll make an instructional video.
Yeah, with the.
Yeah,
we-
the bouncy ball. Yeah, well,
But if no one wants to clap,
yeah,
we're
you
not
can-
gonna make
You
one.
can like
we're not going to make you
throw
clap.
toast or whatever.
There's going to be
Yeah.
other things. I think non-clap related audience participation things we will start integrating. It's going to be lots of toast throwing.
So much toast. Oh, hey, Ojo, who we just featured on Meet a Society member, is here with us. Father Vulture.
Father
Incognito. We're so glad you're here. Yay. Well, it's time for a very exciting part of the show. This is not always part of the show, but right now,
Nor will it always be.
right now it is. Back when we were running our Kickstarter back in the fall, we promised that if we surpassed a certain stretch goal, Jeff would grow a mustache, which brings us to the mustache report.
Welcome, friends.
So I'm just gonna
Yeah, I
let
need
you
I
take
need
the-
a lot of
yeah,
room here
uh-huh.
for this
yeah.
thing.
all
So
right.
here we have. So at first I had a beard to support the mustache. Then I've trimmed it down to this goatee. I think what I really need to do now, it's time to free up. At least let's get rid of some of this. I feel like it's time to do this. Hold on here. All right. I need a little light. Hold on. Where's that mirror? I'm afraid I might hurt myself. Okay. So I'm trimming off these extraneous parts. 'Cause it's almost time for the mustache to be free, but not quite yet. Oh, I feel so liberated from this. I feel free, finally free of this constraints of morality. Still going, still going. Yes, yes. Finally, I'm liberated from nice Jeff to evil Jeff.
What's going on over here?
Oh,
What's
nothing.
happening? I just went away for a second to
Nothing.
fix the lights or whatever. Wait a minute.
Yes?
What have you done with Nice Jeff? You're not Nice Jeff.
I don't need that nice Jeff anymore. I'm free.
Oh.
Liberated.
Oh no.
I'm beyond
It's
good
evil
or
Jeff.
evil.
Oh no. Well, what are we gonna? Have you been feeling like urges or
Oh, so many urges.
what? How?
Elia, sneering Elia, and evil Jeff, we will take over the world together. Let us do it. Nothing would stop us now. Nothing. Okay.
All right. Well,
All right. I think we know now what we have to do.
you're gonna need a cape.
I'm going to need a cape. I'm going to need a cane with a skull on the end of it.
Maybe
I'm going to
a
need
monocle.
a monocle.
We might need to kidnap some puppies or
I
something.
need a few kimono dragons.
Yeah. All right. Well.
I have lots to do, and there's much planning that has to be enacted.
Yeah. Well, it's looking good. I feel like this is only good news, actually.
Soon I will get rid of this and it'll just be Mustache.
And then there will be no stopping.
Then there will be no Mustache after that because
we're going on tour.
we're going on tour.
Yeah, Jeff doesn't want to have the mustache for the tour, but for the next week, mustache lovers, just live it up.
Live it up.
Live it up. Yeah. All right. Well, wow. Speaking of, let's do a good segue.
Yeah, I'm ready
All
for
right,
anything.
Something, resurrections, bringing together, rising from the dead. No, I can't really. There's not a really good way to connect it. I don't think.
There's no. Let's go back to the ancient gods. Let's go explore.
Yeah. Let's break into a tomb.
Let's break into a tomb.
Go out on the marshes, pick the pieces up. They chopped him into little bits I gathered.
Anoint yourself with myrrh and walking through serrated grasses, close the gap that's come between us. Lord of love, dead man, resurrection, twin sister, empress, crying Isis.
Better call the priestess, crack the cedar chest, look out his heart and wrap him in white linen.
Jackal-headed doctor, cut the bandages. The queen is weeping tears into the river.
Lord of love, dead man, resurrection, twin sister,
Empress,
crying Isis. First album, Love, Crime, and Other Trouble. And all the songs that we're playing tonight were selected by this show's sponsors, because this show is sponsored by Carol and Erik Olsen. So thanks, Carol and Erik, for making our set list for us.
Yeah. This drinking thing is, I think it's working.
Yeah, it seemed to work for that song. Another important moment of the show is upon us. Not as
Now I can,
important
like,
as
twist
the
my
mustache report, but pretty important.
Well, let's do it.
A special time. A time we all love. A time that matters the most. That's right, it's mailbag time. Parse the poster letter and drop us a line.
We'll open it together at mailbag time.
Perfume on a handkerchief smells so divine.
We'll open it together at mailbag time.
Haunted dolls and effigies, they're probably fine.
We'll open it together at mailbag time. Pitch black or uranium from down in the mine. We'll open it together at mailbag time.
Well, today we have one piece of mail for mailbag time. It comes to us from Holly and Joey Zwickel, who were extras in the Monsters music video that we recently shot in Rochester, New York. If you were an extra in the Monsters music video, please let us know in the chat, because we know a few of you watching tonight were there with us. I think we need to show them
Oh, yes.
that,
Look at this.
that Holly and Joe have a wax seal on their...
Look at that.
Look at that. It's a Baba Yaga hut with chicken legs. Did they already have that? Did they get that just for this? I mean...
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty great. So, where did the knife go? It's all right.
I don't...
It's all right. I'm
Is
going
it in my back? Want to twist it?
Is it in my back?
Oh,
No,
here it is.
It's too late. It's too late. Okay. Okay. I've broken the seal. I'm inside.
Unleashing the prophecy.
There's another wax seal inside. Wait, show them this one. This one's also cool.
Wow. It's an octopus.
It's an octopus.
So cool. Wow. How many wax seals do people have in general?
Oh my god, it's so
They
nice.
have
Oh,
all
they're
the
watching. Have you tried pickling it? Is Holly and Joe. Oh, lovely.
Oh, excellent.
It's so perfect, and we love it. Okay. What could lie within? Is it like a third wax seal?
Is it a prophecy? I think
It's probably a prophecy.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
All right,
Opening.
here we go. Open. It's black paper. It's really classy. Oh.
Wow.
Dear Charming Disaster, Joey and I had such a wonderful fun time at the Shoot for Monsters with you. I can't tell you how much it means to us to have been included in your art and in supernatural history in this small way. So cool. Thank you both for being lovely and kind. Even then, it was we will 100% sign your copy of whatever you want. But yes, it will have to be when we see you in real life, because we have sent out all the copies as of today. P.S. Team Octopus. I told myself I wouldn't join any more cults after escaping the Mormons in 2000, but this one seems much more benign. I can still drink coffee and wear pants.
Oh, you can.
Pants wearing and coffee drinking are encouraged, but not mandatory.
Not at all.
You know, like, you do you.
Yeah,
and
you do
we
you.
are very glad to have you here. Thank you so much for this wonderful mailbag. Oh, sorry. Sorry for the embarrassment, because we are just very, very touched. And thank you so much for being part of the video, and also all the other folks who are watching who are part of the video. We've been working.
Yes, we've been looking at this video
Oh
a
my
lot.
God, we've been working so hard editing it, especially this guy.
And it's coming together. It's almost done, and soon it will be out there in the world, and you will all know when that is.
The awesomeness.
Yeah, we're working on the credits now, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, we're close to the end.
Yes, once a
yeah,
monster,
making sure
always a
everybody's
monster.
names are spelled right and all that. Here's a fun thing to know. If you send us mail, now that this has become a tradition on this show, we will probably open it on the show. So if you send us mail and you don't want us to read it on the show, just say not for mailbag time, and we will.
NFMVT.
NFMPT.
Yeah.
We will keep it to ourselves.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway.
This is lovely.
But
Thank
we
you.
do love getting mail, and we also love sending mail, and so we're very excited to share with you some announcements about Supernatural History. Supernatural History, our newest, latest, greatest album, comes out in exactly 1 week from today on March 3rd. We have shipped out the Kickstarter pre-orders. We have shipped out the other pre-orders. I spent a lot of time taking things to the post office.
Yes, you're a hero.
I am a hero. I did ask the post office. You can request a pickup if you have a lot of packages.
Don't do it.
But not in my neighborhood, it turns out, because they just
Yeah.
tell you that it's completed, and you're like looking around at the 200 packages in your house, and you're like, no,
It's
it
not
was not.
completed.
That is not completed. Anyway, all the packages are out. It's very nice to know that they're winging their way to you as we speak. If you did not yet pre-order, you can still pre-order. Why should you pre-order? Well, there's a few reasons. One is if you pre-order on Bandcamp, you get to listen to Hellbore right away, and that's the only place you can do that. Bandcamp, you can get a digital download. Bandcamp has an app where you can stream it. You will get the full download in your inbox the day of the release, and that digital download comes included with every physical order too. So if you get a vinyl record or a CD, like, you also get the download and you can stream it. Yes, pre-order your copy if you haven't already. You can also pre-save it on Spotify, and there is a little link for that as well. There's a lot of like, Spotify, is it good for artists? Our feeling is, if you're listening on Spotify, that's fine. It's better if you also buy merch. But if you buy merch and listen on Spotify, like, that's the best.
Yeah, or you become a Patreon or
Yeah,
whatever.
there's
so many ways
like,
to help.
we
Spotify has been very helpful.
Yeah, it's
way
fine.
for
So
us.
anyway,
It's fine.
if you use Spotify, we also use it. It's fine. But yeah, you can pre-save the album, which means that you then you get to have it appear in your liked songs like the minute it comes out on next
so that's
Friday.
cool.
There is merch. We are making room for some new inventory. We're clearing out the old t-shirt designs. So if you've had your eye, I see what I did there. If you have your eye on the eye lightning bolt design, or the one with the manta ray on it, or the one with the crow on it, what we have is
It's gonna be the end.
It's gonna be the end. So you can check those out on our Bandcamp, and you can try to get rid of our
How about
merch for us.
the eye earrings?
Yeah, there's some eye earrings on there too. Yep, you could get your very own. Also, so that's and if you're in New York City or anywhere, you can come to our album release show,
please
which
come.
is next Saturday, the 4th. It's at a place called Caveat, which is in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, which is a really, really nice room. We've done a couple shows there before. Caveat also does a beautiful job of live streaming their shows with multiple cameras, and it's video on demand, which means you have access to it for a week after the show if you can't watch it then. But if you do watch it during the show, there's a chat, so you can hang out with your virtual disembodied friends like you do here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. We have some surprises.
It's where we did Our Lady of Radium last year.
That's right. So if you are not in New York and you're not in the ether, but you're in some other place and you want to see us, good news, we are coming out at you on tour.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
All
in
over
the
the
future.
place. So March 10, 11, 12, we're going to be in Massachusetts. We're going to be in the Berkshires on Friday, Saturday, and then we're going to have a Boston show on the 12th. And then we're going out to the West Coast from March 23rd to April 1st. We're going to be in Seattle,
Portland,
Cottage Grove,
Ashland,
Chico, California,
San Francisco,
Pismo Beach,
Los Angeles.
and then we come home. So if you're in any of those places, please go find our tour dates and tickets and info at charmingdisaster.com/shows. Not all the shows that are ticketed, the tickets are on sale now, and advanced ticketing is a great way to make sure that your favorite bands know that you love them, and it helps us, like, advance sales help touring bands because the venues know that people are coming.
Sure.
And we have lots of other upcoming dates this spring as well, in April and May. So get on the email list so that we can tell you about those shows. We're going to be in Baltimore, Morgantown, West Virginia, Columbus, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Madison, Wisconsin. We just
out.
Yes, we have a new show on May 5th at Madison Circus Space. It's going to be super special. We had a show canceled this week in Madison, but we have fixed that situation. We have a new show on the same day in Madison. So tickets will go on sale for that soon. We are also going to Chicago and Detroit and Nashville and Asheville and Carrboro and Roanoke and Richmond and DC.
And much more.
Much more. So get on the email list. Follow us on the things. If you're not already following us on the things,
I think these people here know what the deal is. They follow us.
Yeah, you're not the you all are not the problem. Like, you're here with us.
There's no problem.
There's no problem. Anyway, we're so glad that you're here, and we look forward to seeing you out on the road.
Yeah, or let your friends and enemies know.
We're gonna drop our follow links in the chat just in case you're not already following us there.
Yeah, please.
We want to give a big thank you to all of our Patreon patrons. Thank you so much for supporting us with your monthly donation. We really appreciate it, and we hope that the weird stuff that we're sharing in Patreon is delightful for you, because your support really helps us. And if you're not already one of our cherished Patreon patrons, you can become one too. It's very easy. You can go to patreon.com/charmingdisaster, and you can pick whatever level you're comfortable with, and then you will be in the Patreon club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no upper limit.
There's no upper limit.
Just in case you're worried.
Yeah, no, as much, but it's, as much or as little. Everything's fine. And thank you also to our Kickstarter backers for making it possible for us to make this beautiful Oracle deck and the records and everything. We're so grateful to you for your faith in our ability to make these things actually come true, which we now have, and they're in the mail. We will see all of you next week at the listening party, and if you want to attend, again, sign up for the Patreon or apply for society membership. Yes.
And we can tell the folks here that during that listening party, I think that's when the full mustache will be freed.
Yeah, that's an extra incentive.
I don't know if I'll still be Evil Jeff at that point.
I think you're always Evil Jeff. I am
it's
starting
really
to suspect.
in my heart.
It's starting to suspect there's only one of you.
It's maybe true.
Big shout outs to Eden, social media accomplice, who will also be working the merch table at Caveat next weekend. And to Minion for pulling all the levers here in the quarantine live stream.
The quarantine
live stream. There we go.
It's better than Alexa. All right.
We've got one more song for you to play you out into the night. As a reminder, once again, this is a donation-based show. Whatever way you want to do that in is wonderful and appreciated. And if you're not in a financial position to do that, again, it goes both ways. It's either our donation to you or your donation to us, and we're fine either way.
We're fine.
We're just glad you're here.
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
All right. Thank you also once again to Carol and Erik Olsen, our episode sponsors.
Here we go.
Here we go.
End of the world. Another song about the end of the world.
How many can we have? Maybe the world will fall apart.
Maybe the crows will come and peck away your heart.
Maybe the wolves will eat the moon and the sun.
We won't have to face the consequences of the things we've done.
end of it all. Nearly doomsday, just look at the clock, ticking down the minutes until Ragnarok, 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 rock. Now that the sky is raining soot,
No need to return all of those late library books.
that you read with bated breath,
About the end when even gods can meet their death.
Pearl tree tremble, shake at the root, fall before the moments when our bills come due. Cross your fingers for fire and flood. The Valkyries are rushing through the battlefield of blood. The time we spend is not our own. Nothing to have, nothing to hold. And now there's no more growing older. Hang on tight, it's almost over. Midgard serpent is coming for you. Those New Year's resolutions won't be coming true. Go out and buy some cigarettes, cause what the fuck? You might as well enjoy yourself till Ragnarok, 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 rock. Maybe we're here to wonder why.
Or watch the stars wink out like candles in the sky.
And as the seas begin to rise, let's share this final cigarette and kiss the world good night. Good night.
We love you. Thanks for tuning in. We hope to see you soon in the flesh or in the spirit.